Hello, and thank you so much for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. My name is Jeannie and I create budget-friendly decor that's easy to do. In today's video, I'm going to be creating some very simple DIYs using straw hats and these straw mats from the Dollar Tree. For the first DIY, I'm just going to be cutting a slit in this mat, and once I cut a slit, the straw mat just unravels. And I'm just going to keep doing this until I have the entire mat unravel, because what I'm going to do is glue these strips down to this vase, and this vase is from the Dollar Tree. This is one of the vases that the Dollar Tree always seem to have in stock. So I'm just adding a little hot glue all the way around the rim, and then I'm just going to press down these strips firmly. Once I finish the first row, I'm going to continue just barely overlapping the pieces just a little bit, not much. I just want to make sure that I'm covering up the glass and you do not see any of the glass. So what I'm going to do is add some hot glue and continue wrapping. I hope everyone had a fantastic week so far. We have made it halfway there. It is hump day, so we are halfway to the weekend. I hope everyone have something fun planned, or even if you're just relaxing, that's good. There's nothing like a nice relaxing weekend with just nothing to do, you know? So after I get to the bottom, I'm just going to make sure I add enough glue to secure it at the bottom, and then once I have it completely covered, I am just going to cut off the excess, and that is going to be it. Now with this vase, you can style some fall floral in there. I absolutely love this because it gives me fall vibes, but all I'm going to do is add in one of those LED candles, and that will be it. But this will be cute with some floral in it as well. But I love how the light comes through the straw material, and I think the color is so cute. You can also paint over this. Moving along to the next DIY, I'm going to use one of these cream color straw hats. I'm doing the same thing. Once you just cut a slit in it, you can start pulling it and it will unravel. I just have to cut a little bit more of the stitch, and then what I'm going to do is just continue unraveling the bib off of this hat. I'm going to pull off that little floral as well, and then just cut off the excess. Now what I'm going to do is use some of that green color from off that mat, and I kept two pieces together when I unraveled it, and I'm going to hot glue that around the top part of this, just trying to get it a cohesive look, since once I unraveled it, it became like uneven. So I'm just adding some hot glue and pressing it down, and then I'm going to attach this all the way around, and all I'm doing is creating a really simple cute basket for the fall so that I can add some decor in there. So I'm adding enough glue so that this can be nice and secure, and I'm just going to continue going all the way around. Now I have so many cute projects ideas using these straw hats and mats, so I am going to eventually do a part 2 to this video. So once I get that tacked down and cut off the excess, I am going to style this with some fall items from the Dollar Tree. I did have some leftover straw from one of the luau skirts, some of the raffia, and some other little pieces that I had in the bag, and I'm just going to use that as a filler and just push everything down. And then I have some pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, and then I have this cute little pick from Walmart. Now those pumpkins do have a clip on them, but I'm keeping the clip on those, and I'm just pulling those pieces from that Walmart pick apart, and that pick was only 97 cents, I believe, at Walmart. And that is it. I just thought this was a really cute basket to style some fall decor in. Now for this next DIY, I have two of these straw hats. I'm just cutting off the tags, and then I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the previous hat. I am going to remove the flower, cut a slit in the hat, and unravel it just until the bib is off. And then I'm going to repeat that and do the second hat the same way, and then I'll have two of the top parts of the hat. Now what I'm going to do is take a strip that I have unraveled, and I'm going to use that strip to attach these two together. And what I'm going to do is add some hot glue, place the strip on one side, and then what I'm going to do is add some hot glue to the other piece of that strip to attach those together. As you can see, I'm adding glue now to the other side of that strip, and then I'm just going to press that down until it connects. And then I'm going to continue doing that. As you can see, adding glue to one side, pressing that down, adding glue to the other side, and then connecting it. And I'm going to do that all the way around until I have one piece. Now what I'm going to do is, I have some little orange florals off of a stem that I had. I'm just going to add those in the inside before I close this up. It's not like you're going to see the florals, but because you can see through the straw, I want to be able to see that hint of orange. So now I'm going to continue closing it up, adding glue to one side, adding glue to the other side, and just pressing down that straw. And what I'm creating is just a nice little cute shape for a pumpkin. So once I have it closed up, this is how it looks. I'm just going to push that in a little bit, and then I'm going to take one of those stems out of that pack from the Dollar Tree and just push it straight through, and then add some hot glue around the stem to keep it secure. I'm going to pull some leaves off a pick that I have, and I think I got that pick, yes, from the Dollar Tree. I'm just pulling off the leaves, and I'm going to add just a very small dab of glue, and I'm going to place that right on top, and that is going to be it. I thought this was just a really cute idea to create a unique looking pumpkin, and I do like how this turned out. And now for the next DIY, I picked up one of these pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. I had to grab this black one because this was the only color that they had, but it's okay. You're not going to see it anyway. I'm pulling out the stem, and then I'm going to take my scissors to just push open the hole a little more. Now I do have some fabric from the Dollar Tree, and I just picked up this plain orange color, but the Dollar Tree has some really pretty fall picks. I'm just going to go with this orange color, and all I'm doing is folding it up and pushing it straight down into that hole. And I'm just going to go all the way around, sort of like pleating it. Well, it's actually pleating on its own. And so once I get all of that pushed in, I'm going to take my scissors to push it in tightly, and then I'm going to take some of that straw hat piece that I had left over, and I'm just going to wrap that around. So I'm going to push it in as I come to the top, push the piece in, wrap it around, push it in to get everything nice and tucked. And then I'm just going to do that around the pumpkin until I feel I have enough of the ridges around. And I didn't have to use any hot glue for this. And then once I get that complete, I'm going to push it in tighter, and then I'm going to take another one of those stems from the Dollar Tree out of that pack and just push that right in. I'm not using any hot glue for this, and I absolutely love this pumpkin. I think this pumpkin is so adorable. Moving along to the next DIY, I have another one of those green mats. I am going to do the same thing by cutting the slit and unraveling it. Now I am going to use two of these mats, and so I'm just going to unravel both of them now, because that way I can just continue with the project. And what I'm going to be using is one of those bowls out of the party section of the Dollar Tree, and I just want to create like this messy centerpiece. And so I am going to start attaching it to this bowl by adding some hot glue right in the center, and then I'm going to pull a string of the hot glue up, press a piece down, and then press it on top of the hot glue. I'm going to do this all the way around, and I'm just going to keep coming around, staying right in the same form of the bowl, adding some hot glue, pressing it down, adding it to the inside, and I might just be swapping like sides just to make sure that I can keep an even form, if that makes sense. So like once I go over, when I come back under the bowl, I'm just going to cross over that piece, and that way it won't be unraveling. So once I press that down with the hot glue, when I come back around the other side, I'm going to cross it over, as you can see me doing it right here, just so I can keep it nice and secure. And I'm going to continue doing this until I finish with this row of straw from that mat. And this is a really simple DIY, but what I like about it is it just really gives me fall vibes. Any type of straw or raffia just reminds me so much of fall. And you can sort of see what I'm doing. And once I get that done, I'm going to go over it a few more times, just making sure that I have none of the bow showing. I want this to completely be covered. And then what I'm going to do is go the opposite direction with the other mat, and that way I'm making sure that I have everything covered and everything is secure. And you can also paint over this. I originally was going to paint over this with that pumpkin color, but after I completed, I was actually fine with how it looked, so I decided not to paint it. So once I have that section done, this is how it's looking, and now I'm just going to go the opposite direction and repeat that step and finish covering up this bowl. So I'm just going to add the hot glue, press it down, and I'm just going in the other direction of the bowl so that I can have that covered. And then once I get all of that complete, I do want to add a base to this bowl to keep it stable, because from me adding the straw, it's kind of uneven at the bottom. Plus I just wanted to bring in a little bit more character, so I have this wood round piece here from the Dollar Tree, and this is how everything's looking. I am just going to use this cafe color paint to paint this piece. And then once I get that painted, I'm going to use a generous amount of hot glue. I'm going to add it to the bottom of this bowl. And I'm just going to add a generous amount because I want everything to stay nice and secure. And then I'm going to press it down, hold it, add in some fall decor, and that'll be it. I absolutely love this. I think it's cute. I love the way it screams fall. I think it would have been really cute if I painted it, but I'm fine with the color that it is. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. If so, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And until next time, my sweet friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.